Hey guys, just wanted to make a video explaining my theory for the identity of Zoom in Flash Season 2. But I'm not saying this is, the truth or whatever, because Zoom hasn't been revealed who he is while I was making this video. But currently, my theory is that he is Henry Allen from Earth 2. I think he's Barry's dad's doppelganger. And I sort of have two main reasons that have brought me to this conclusion. The first of which is that when Barry watches the tape that has Eobard's confession on it for when he killed Nora.
My name is Harrison Wells. Being of sound mind and body, I freely confess to the murder of Nora Allen in her home on the night of March 18th in the year 2000.
When he uses that to get Henry out of prison, to get him, sort of acquitted of her murder, he leaves, instantly. He gets out of prison, he goes to Barry's house, has a party, and then leaves the same day, I'm pretty sure. Or it might even be the next day.
Are you not planning on sticking around?
Okay.
I find it a bit weird that, he's been in prison for 15 years and he just doesn't want to be around his family or anything. He just wants to leave. So what I think is that he's actually the Earth 2 version, and what we've seen in the other episodes is that when the doppelgangers actually come from Earth 2 to Earth 1, they usually try to replace their Earth 1 counterpart. So what I think is that Henry came and saw that, because obviously you don't get released on the same day that you're acquitted. So he obviously was like, oh shit, this is a good coincidence, Henry's getting out of prison. Went and stored Henry somewhere, because, he's Zoom, he's probably hiding him out where he's holding Jesse, and then sort of took over and replaced him. And this would be useful if he is, in fact, Zoom, because he could get close to Barry and he could encourage him to get faster, which is Zoom's endgame. Zoom wants Barry to be as fast as he possibly can, so that when Zoom defeats him, he can take more speed from him. Barry Allen has no limit, he can just keep getting faster and stronger. So I think when he took Jay's speed, he was sort of unsatisfied with it. So what he wants is he wants Barry to be faster so that he can take more speed from him when he eventually does get around to it.
Time's up, Wells. What's it gonna be?
I know what you're doing. I know why you keep sending villain after villain from our Earth to this one. You want Barry to get faster. You want him to get stronger.
The more power he has, the more I can take.
Please help me. Don't let him take me back.
Now decide in return for your daughter's life.
I'll do it. I will help you steal the Flash's speed.
Which is why he keeps sending all the metahumans from Earth 2 so he can keep fighting them and practicing and getting better. But that would be very smart thinking of him. If he did do that, he would replace him and just live as Henry so he could, operate out of Earth 1 without, raising any suspicion or anything. And the second point that I have is that as soon as he fights Zoom, for the first time, Zoom says something to him.
Put her down.
You like to fish with bait. I do too.
He says, you like to fish with bait. I do too. Which, kind of makes sense because they were trying to lure out Zoom with Linda, trying to get her to pretend to be her Earth 2 doppelganger so that Zoom would come and they could lure him into a trap. And then when Henry shows up in the next episode, after Barry's been paralyzed, he shows up out of nowhere, and his excuse was,
I tried to call, but you can't get a cell in Granite Peak National Park, so...
Granite Peak, what you went camping by yourself?
Yeah, I got a tent. I went fishing every day. I have had my fill of largemouth bass for a while.
He's been fishing, and that's a bit suspicious to me, that he would say something like that. To me, it kind of sounds like he's sort of, teasing him, a little wink and a nod, as a joke, because he knows what's going on, but it doesn't seem like anyone else does. So yeah, that's just my theory. It's the only really proof I have to back it up, but I'm not going to be mad if it turns out to be someone else. I think I'd prefer it to actually be a new character that we haven't seen before. I think that would make it a bit more interesting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. If you got a theory on who he is, leave a comment below.
We use me.
That's Harry. That's the other Wells.
Barry.
Let him go. Let him go.
Sorry.
Found another suit in the time vault.
I thought he was dead.
He's dead. This is Harrison Wells from Earth 2.
Earth 2.
I'll explain later.